not gonna lie, I'm just scared the crap out of me. I was eating my Oreos and scared the crap out of me. The loud music there. I loved it though. Good job on that.
Well, hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hello
we can
again,
hear you.
everyone. Welcome.
That
Hello
intro
again,
scared the crap out
everyone.
of me.
Hello, everyone. And welcome to another edition of Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. And guys, we have an exciting guest with us tonight. Let me bring on my man who I met. We met last week, I think.
Yeah. So we met
Yeah.
during when Shaw was in the hospital.
Yes.
We met.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Met that Wednesday. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. We're just
About 2 or 3 in the morning. We're just talking. We just
I
talking
went
trash
downstairs
in
to go make.
Discord.
I went downstairs to go make nachos. I was gone for like 3 minutes, and freaking Will was just like, "Is anybody here? Is my
Anybody
wife
here?
going
Hello.
I was
Will
like, I'm
just-
here. We were literally just talking about Marvel versus DC, and then when I didn't reply for like a minute, he's like,
Where you at,
"He's
man?
not here.
Bruh.
Where you at?"
Bruh. Where you at, bruh?
I went to make some nachos. Get that cheese. Get that heart attack.
Everyone, let me introduce you to my. He is on Twitch. He has his own gaming channel. He's also into geek culture. Let me bring in my man, Killer Game 9221. How you doing? How you doing, man?
Tired. I just got off of work.
Bruh.
It's intoxicating. Oh, just eating Oreos.
he's gonna join us today to go over everything into the world of geek. Also, we got my man Shaw back. Shaw, how you doing?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. How are you?
All right.
It's good to hear that you're out of the hospital and doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah, good to have you back, bro. All right, let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. We're gonna get started with everything that goes down in the news, and we go ahead and do this. I have got to change that at some point. All right, Shaw, go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and get started.
All right, so
Started, man.
let's start with the TV shows and movies, which we have a lot of to talk about.
Yes.
First up, last few episodes of Stargirl, which we have a lot of episodes to talk about.
And real quick, Killer Game, feel free to jump in with your opinion, whenever you see fit, my friend.
Is it the Stargirl, like the magic with all those magic bugs and everything from Disney XD? Is that the one?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, thank
DC
God. I don't know
Stargirl.
much about that one.
To my DC Comics Stargirl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I started having a heart attack. Oh.
Yeah, I got it. All right. So anyway, we get the first episode was with the Dragon Lady girl forming her Injustice League group, going up against Courtney and her Just Society group. Courtney and them win, but then she brings out the Eclipso Diamond and gets possessed. Luckily, Shade shows up. He does all this stuff, protecting Just Society and all that. Courtney, with the staff, flies through and breaks the diamond. Unfortunately, what that does is it releases the actual Eclipso. Now, Eclipso leaves, killing a few people, a few of the bad guys, or whatever. We move on. Let's see. After that, we got on some history about what happened. That Eclipso, killed some kid or whatever. That the Shade is kind of like gone-ish. He's like sort of in I don't know. He's kind of a ghost for the moment. Let's just say. Eclipso starts attacking the Just Society member by member. First, what's her name? Yolanda starts seeing the mind dude, messing in her head with the fact that she killed him and all that. At the end of the episode, she decides to quit being Wildcat. Next episode, Rick, who apparently is the actor, is apparently the son of Lou Ferrigno. So
Yes,
that's interesting. Anyway, so Rick, the Hour Man character, he starts seeing that Grundy killed a kid, which didn't actually happen. He and Grundy had up to this point built a relationship, kind of, and he looks like he starts beating up Grundy. That turns out to be his uncle instead. So he gets arrested. So he's gone. Next episode after that, Eclipso attacks pretty much everybody. She goes after the Dr. Midnight chick. I forgot her name, but she's able to get through that by using the goggles, talking to Big Nighter, the dude who's the original. Also, he goes after both Courtney's mom and Courtney's step brother with Icicle and Icicle Jr. They finally break out of that, whatever, with the help of the Shade and Courtney. Then we also get the history of what happened, that Justice Society had to actually kill the person who was the vessel for Eclipso at the time, which kind of broke them up. We see Jay Garrett, the Flash, there. We know that he is the one that we see today, and on the Flash is the same character. And yeah, let's see what else happened. I think that's everything. Am I missing anything?
I'm trying to think. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I think you're about on point. I think you're on point with Stargirl. I think you
Let me
are.
just clarify. Stargirl is the blonde chick with that big old golden staff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So
I don't know much about her. So.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Oh, you definitely got to check out that show. It's a really good show.
Yeah. Good episodes. Can't wait for the next episode. Let's continue. Next up, we got Supergirl, where they jump the shark by making Lena a witch, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Kelly's now Guardian. Her suit does look better than the old suit. I'll give it that, except for the helmet thingy. Also makes less sense than Jimmy, but I keep saying that. Move on. Let's see. Mixie's after Mixie captures Mixoplex and thingy, so she has his powers now. She's using him to find the these totems or whatever to have like ultimate power or whatever. First being courage, the second being which was the second one? The second one was humanity. Third one will be hope, which they haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, I ain't got that yet.
Yeah, so we see a bunch of stuff happen. Honestly, I don't like where it's going. Like, I think Mixie is good on paper, but I don't know. Maybe it's just at this point she shouldn't be the villain. Like, why is she the villain? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, she's different.
Yeah.
Which I think they were shooting for.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings for the Supergirl show or Superwoman, whatever. The main reason why I watched that show is mostly because of the Lex Luthor work. He's the actor that we got, excellent actor. I love how they don't just keep it where Lex Luthor is just the main villain like they do in some Superman shows. I like how they don't keep it where only he's the one who wears the Lex Luthor suit, everything like that. He's just a perfect actor for Lex Luthor, and that's why I usually watch that show. Mm-hmm. But I really don't know much about the Supergirl show. The shows out of the Arrow universe I would mostly be watching would either be Arrow, the Legends of Tomorrow, or The Flash. Mm-hmm. Though, as of recently, I haven't really been watching The Flash as of late because they're just not as good as the episodes are just they're just juicing off whatever they can now. I mean, the villains, don't get me wrong, the villains are awesome and everything, but in the latest episodes, they got it where it's lightning swords or sort of that basically make it look like they're lightsabers to a point.
Oh yeah, he said that last episode, Shaw.
Yeah,
it's
not really Flash-like.
Stupid, but it was for like a minute. So,
I mean, I love seeing how Reverse Flash was able to do it, but I mean, Godspeed, it should have been only him be able to do it because it'll be making him unique. above the Flash or Reverse Flash. But then when they do it, it's like, what's the point then?
It was a weird moment, yeah.
It makes it kind of like, what's the point of having that ability in the show if everybody else can basically do it as well without even having to learn it?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Anyway, let's move on. Next up, we got Titans. So a lot of stuff happened there. One big okay, so Rain and Red Hood
Yes.
Did I get up for a minute?
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, just
Now we're on topic. I know.
Yeah, they commenced their plan to take over Gotham, but the Titans stopped them. So they were kind of duplicitous for a while until
To be
Crane
honest, it is.
manipulates the Titans into blowing up a hole in the ground so he could dump the fear toxin.
To be honest,
He
it is
then
kind
some
of Bruce's fault to
yeah
a point.
yeah he then somehow just sends a message to Gotham to make them think that the Titans were responsible for everything, which is kind of stupid. I mean, it's kind of stupid that the Gotham would
Accept
believe
that.
it. But hey, whatever. Yeah,
Especially after how much the Titans do, you don't expect somebody like a group like that to just automatically turncoat and do stuff like
yeah,
that.
Right.
exactly.
I would
So,
think after a couple more events
yeah,
and it looking like the Titans do, then I would probably become real suspicious.
yeah.
But I mean, the Bruce in the Titans, I really love him to death. But he's fucking crazy. Sorry, my language. He's freaking crazy because he's literally looking for candidates for Robins. I mean, in the comics,
Yeah, that was
he
weird.
came across them by chance. He wasn't
Yeah.
looking for a new sidekick. He came in by a cross. The only reason why Dick Grayson became Robin in the first place in DC at all is because he found out that Bruce was Batman.
No, that was Tim that did that.
Oh, well, wasn't it? Oh crap!
Yeah, Tim is what that found out.
Yep.
Now I will say my favorite Robin out of all is a mix between Jason Todd and Damian Wayne. And Damian Wayne is not even the only kid that Batman has. He has a daughter. He's got another kid, Terry McGinnis, which is the Batman Beyond.
Well,
His
technically,
daughter,
Well, technically, yeah, but
different universe, different timeline.
no. Technically, yeah, because they share the same DNA, but
DNA, yeah,
but physically, no.
yeah.
Because yeah, it's tough in Terry's case.
Yeah, it is a weird thing, yeah.
It's weird in Terry's case.
It
And he
still
doesn't
doesn't make
have
sense.
him.
How does Amanda Waller even find out that Bruce is Batman in the first place? I still don't understand that 100%.
Was who?
Amanda Waller. She's the
Understand,
Amanda Waller.
understand who's
she's the
a
person
she's
who makes
Amanda
the
Waller.
Suicide Squad.
understand
It's
who
not simple because she's Amanda Waller. That's simple.
right. That's simple. She's Amanda Waller. That's it.
She's Waller.
Yeah, I mean,
And go back and look at Batman. I mean, he has a lot of gadgets, and it takes bankroll to do that. So, in common sense,
if you're looking, you probably
Yeah.
need to figure out.
I mean, Bruce Wayne would have to be one of the people who could vie for it because it takes money to be Batman.
Mhm.
That is true, but you wouldn't also think with Bruce being a playboy and everything, you would either think of two things: either Bruce is having technology stolen, or Bruce is making technology for Batman. But then you look at a closer picture of it, you see how tall he looks, how many disappearance that Bruce makes every time Batman appears, all that other stuff, and then you figure it out.
Yeah,
Once you do that,
You can figure it out eventually. Yeah.
Anyway, back to Titans. Let's see. In the group, Starfire and Blackfire kind of reconcile or whatever. They're trying to make Blackfire good-ish.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, we find out later that apparently the power that Starfire has belongs to Blackfire, which she gets back through some weird healing thing. But also after Starfire gets shot, she gets her own powers now. So I guess they decided to retcon the stupid shooting fire, even though that's not her powers thing. Let's see what else happens. Blackfire and Superboy have a thing now. Which, hey, go for it. Let's see what else happened. Oh yeah. So we finally go to the island where Raven is. The Amazons who look more like the Tabaran people instead for some reason. But hey, whatever. Donna comes back to life with Tim through some stuff that happens. We meet Hank in this purgatory place. He finally meets his brother, so they're off doing stuff at the afterlife. Donna's finally back. She gets to Gotham, and stuff happens. Let's see. Raven also returns on Beast Boy. They find the Lazarus pit for some reason to see if that happens any bearing moving forward.
Yep.
And yeah, Red Hood was going to go back to the Titans, but Crane stopped that, and now Crane messed his face up, so he's like all scarecrow.
So it gives him an actual notorious look. Ugh.
Yeah, and yeah, anything I missed?
No.
Oh, toward the end, Nightwing gets shot.
Right, yeah, he got shot.
Oh yeah, that's right. What is it? Barbara Gordon. They were trying to shoot Jason, but then they accidentally
She shot that
her.
cop in that one episode. Yep.
Right. Also, speaking of Barbara, there's this machine they use that they called Oracle. I don't think that's Oracle. I think that's supposed to be Brother Eye.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
That's what that looks like. It looks like that's Brother Eye.
Yeah.
So I mean, they didn't really, give that much information on it, and maybe it's not really destroyed. We didn't see it get destroyed. So I don't know. We'll see moving forward if that has any bearing moving forward.
You will definitely see.
So yeah. All right. Now, so next up, we move on to the last two episodes of What If. Marvel's What If.
Oh yes.
Big episodes. Big stuff happened. First up, we got the episode What If Ultron won. We see a world where Ultron had gotten hold of the Vision body, and when Thanos showed up, he killed him immediately and took the stones. Real quick, because I know there's a lot of arguments online about how that was stupid and all that.
I have a theory.
My thought is, Vision, Ultron knew more about the stone than Vision did, and Vision would be willing to kill. That's my thought process on that.
Well, the way I look at it is like, how could Ultron Vision instantly kill Thanos the way he did when Vision didn't do it in Infinity War, and
because then he was still in Infinity War.
Well, that is true.
He also wouldn't kill, and then he'd have full control of the stone.
That is true. Now, a good point is that Thanos has been researching Earth for years because one, he sent the Mind Stone with Loki down to fight the Avengers and open the portal. So when he came there, he didn't expect to have Ultron basically in control. He expected the Earth to be Earth, not destruction. And plus, while you are right, Ultron is actually willing to kill and just like without hesitation, while Vision has to think about it. We also have to think that Ultron is basically just a cold, calculated machine, while Vision, he's partly machine, but he's also he's also got pieces of people's minds inside him, like Tony, Banner's. He's got Jarvis's AI. He's got part of Ultron's AI inside of him. Also, so something we also find out is that, as we all know, that all of his powers come from the stone. So changing his density, his intangibility, and his lasers all come from the stone, of course. So in Infinity War, when he got stabbed by what's his name? I know the guy's name, but I'm trying to think of it. I can't remember. It's the spear. It basically had it where it blocked signals from the stone, so he couldn't really like change his density that much anymore, but he could still shoot lasers. So it weakened his it weakened his link with the stone. Mm-hmm. And then back in Wakanda, Shuri, their main objective was to unbind and disconnect the stone out of Vision's head so they can get it, destroy it while Vision can live. So what we know is that because of Shuri messing with Vision, parts Vision most likely couldn't use the stone except to like just maybe just shoot like a laser bolt, but it wouldn't be as powerful as with Ultron. Because with Vision, he was injured. And he was also in the process of basically having the stone removed. While Ultron, he was Red Bull ready. He was full on. He wasn't hurt at all, and nothing was gonna stop him ready. So I mean, Vision was hurt, and couldn't really do anything about it. While Ultron, he was juiced up, basically.
All right. So yeah, true. All right. Next up, we continue. Yeah. All right. So we see Clint and Natasha trying to go deal with some Ultron bots, and we get the history of what happened. He won, got the stones, blah blah. We see what's his name, the Watcher, peering in and starts pontificating about how Ultron now sees things, whatever, and Ultron looks at him and actually sees the Watcher, which freaks the Watcher out. He even says, "What the hell was that?" He kind of tries to nudge things a little bit to help them find the one hope that they had to take down Ultron, which is Zola, or at least one version of him. They find the file. There's a really funny scene where he's where he's there. He can't speak to them. But he's like, "Come on, it's right there, it's right there." It's really funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he's all calm. He's like, "Okay, great, they got this." But then Ultron shows up, breaks through the reality walls, and they get a nice fight. Like, Watcher actually goes toe to toe, and like, you gotta understand, this is a Watcher versus Ultron.
It's basically God versus God.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Unfortunately, Ultron is too much for the Watcher, so he gets knocked into another universe, specifically the Doctor Strange universe. So he has to ask Doctor Strange for help. Now, we all thought that the next episode would be them two versus Ultron, but instead, the Watcher goes and picks up different people from each of the episodes we've seen to form the Guardians of the Multiverse. So we got Captain Carter, we got Killmonger, we got Black Panther, Star-Lord, Gamora from an episode that we didn't get because of COVID apparently, but we'll get that in season 2. So anyway, he forms this group. They're coming with a good plan. The plan almost works. It's just that the device they use to destroy the stones only work on the stones from a specific universe, because the stones are different in different universes, which is why his stones can work outside of inside of his universe.
So well, actually, people have actually said that the reason why the main reason why the stones actually work outside Ultron's universe is because he went into the realm that the Watcher uses to watch universes. And apparently each universe is connected to that realm, and since Ultron gained control of it, he was able to actually, like, basically part of him staying in his universe to a point where he can still use the stones. I don't 100% completely, like, understand it, but that's what some people online are assuming. Why? Because in the comics, Reed Richards found out that no Infinity Stone can be used outside its universe. Because once it's outside its universe, it's worthless, basically.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, well, here it's different, like, because we also see Doctor Strange use his stone as well, and the universe is not his. So yeah, I think it's because the stones, because they say that each stone in each universe are different in different ways. So there's no reason why there wouldn't be some that would work, you know. The stones that don't work, we know, are the ones in our main universe. Season 6 and MCU. The other ones, we don't know whether that's the case. You know, they could be all different. What were your
thoughts on the Arnim Zola versus Ultron? What was your thoughts on that, actually?
I mean, shouldn't Zola be not as,
strong?
Like, sure, Zola's, intelligent and a stronger eye, but he's probably not as advanced, nor near as advanced as. So, whatever. Still, it works at least. So whatever.
What
What
are
do you
both
guys?
of y'all's thoughts on the whole Guardians of the Multiverse? Like everybody that's in it. What is everybody's thoughts on that?
There was no reason to get Killmonger. Everyone
Mm-mm.
else, nice.
Mm-mm. There's no reason to get Killmonger. Nope. I
Well,
agree.
then again,
I agree.
Killmonger was extremely intelligent to being like that. Killmonger
I
was
mean,
extremely intelligent, so maybe because of
it was a
that.
good episode, but
Yeah,
it really would not make. I mean, even the Watcher even knew what he did. He
yeah.
did it for himself. Doctor Strange, he brought Doctor Strange in because while Doctor Strange basically killed off a whole universe, he didn't do it for like 100% a selfish reason like Killmonger did. Killmonger did it for revenge, while
Hmm.
Doctor Strange, he didn't 100% understand. He thought everybody was just doing it just so he couldn't bring Christine, his
Yeah,
girlfriend Beyonce, his love back, until he finally realized that what he done, he tried to reverse it. So he did try to make up for what he did. While Killmonger, he's just a lunatic. We're just
yeah,
gonna be honest.
Yeah,
He's a
he is.
lunatic. I mean,
All right.
he even killed his own best friend.
All right, guys, I got to jump in here. We need to take a commercial break. We ran past our first commercial break time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it
All
now.
right.
Then we'll come back and finish up strong. This is the Geek Gauntlet podcast right here on Pinfall Stream. We got Killer Game 9221 with us over from Twitch. I want to thank him for being here, and guys, please continue to hang out with us. We'll be right back.
No one pulls up like we do. No one does us like we do. Always go hard with this crew. Welcome to the show, let's make moves. Nothing's gonna stop us, it's about to get rough. Turn the whole room up, it's never enough. Let's go, 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 let's go.
All right, you guys, welcome back to the Geek Gauntlet podcast right here on Pinfall Streams. We got Shaw with us. We got Killer Game 9221 with us. Real quick, those commercials that you saw first was for the Double XP podcast. Comes on every Wednesday right here at Pinfall Streams at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. King and Punisher, those are these get you caught up in the latest video game news. They also have guests that are on that show as well, so definitely check that show out. Double XP every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then we got the sports report. Myself, Tony C. We'll see seven. We got Dan, Josh sometimes come on with us. We'll break down the week in the world of sports. That's every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to thank our sponsors, Rep Sports and Raise Energy Drink. Use promo code GGGN10 for 15% off your order. And also want to thank GameAware. You can use promo code double XP for 10% off everything that you get from both of there. So definitely check those 5 retailers out. They do a lot for the show and we appreciate them. All right, Shaw, let's go ahead and continue.
yes, so yes, sir. Next up, let's move on to the series Lucifer. We got the last season. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna give away everything because there's a lot of interesting stuff. If you want to see it, we get some goodbyes for a lot of the characters. They have Adam and Eve show up for like 2 episodes to do pretty much nothing.
I'm gonna be honest, that Adam's ripped. Like, dang.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like what I would have thought in the Bible, anyways.
Most definitely. Let's
Oh my
see.
goodness.
I
All
just
in
love
all,
how
go ahead.
characters from the beginning of time instantly like learn about the modern age. It makes you wonder, how are they knowing this stuff so quickly? Is what I'm
Well,
thinking.
because they're not coming from the beginning of time. They're existing during the whole time, so they're growing
Yeah.
and learning while things happen.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, it was a good season. It ended pretty well, pretty nicely. The new characters that they added were pretty good. The only thing for me is that the whole God's gift thing they didn't answer ever. All in all, it was really good. Did you guys see it?
I did, and I loved it. At first,
Yeah.
I didn't understand it to a point, but then
Mhm.
once I started watching like through the whole season, and I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I understand. I'm gonna be honest. My one thing I find interesting is how the one of the bad guys in the show turns out to be the same actor who plays as God in
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hello, I'm going to kill you." So, like, I was like,
Yeah.
"How do you what?" But
Yeah.
it's a really good season.
Yeah. Most
It's
definitely. Most definitely.
sad to see it going because we thought like season 5 was going to be the last one because that's what they
Yeah.
announced, and then the way it ended, I guess, with COVID also hitting, that kind of
Yeah.
made it where that was going to happen.
Yeah. They did what they had to do. They came out. It was good. I do think that the first episode was a little slow. Like you kind of had to go get through that. Like that's kind of how the seasons have been. You got to get through the first episode before you can get to all the good stuff. In my opinion.
Let's do be honest. Though. The first two, 3 seasons they are better because they were filmed by Warner Brothers and Fox.
Yeah.
Netflix, well, Fox is got more money than Netflix. So with Netflix, they're having to like they're having to be on more of a budget, and they're having to depend more on the special effects more than the
All right.
the
Now let's move on to a movie, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Have you guys seen it? And what do you guys think?
I have not seen it yet. Have you seen the
I
Killer Game?
no, I haven't.
Oh,
I've been wanting to, but I haven't been able to. The movie theater that's I live near just reopened, so
uh,
not yet.
well, that's good. I mean, it's definitely worth seeing.
I've heard really good reviews about it. I heard it's the best action film that some people have even watched.
Wow.
I mean, I like good action in it. I do have to
Well,
see it
and
again though, because some stuff I didn't see like a good couple of minutes of it, like 5 minutes of it, and like
yeah.
important 5 minutes of it. Like there's like boom, there's a dragon.
You want an action movie? Boom, dragon. There you go, action movie.
Yeah,
Now we make millions of dollars in the box office.
yeah, and it's not Fing Fang Foom. Like I thought it was gonna be Fing Fang Foom before, but no, it's a different dragon. But and it's a water dragon too. Like a lot of them in the Western civilization don't understand that Chinese dragons are water dragons, not fire. They don't spit fire.
Wow. That's interesting to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's all the shows we talk about. Time to move on to the news,
Yes.
which we should be able to get through, at least most of. First up, let's go through all the birthdays, which we got quite a lot of. Let's move this down a little bit. Brie Larson, who is now 32.
Boo.
Avery,
Boo.
Could you repeat that for the people that don't hear well?
yeah. We also have happy birthday for Avery Brooks, who played Captain Benjamin Sisko in Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Let's see what else we got. Jessica Parker Kennedy. Her birthday just passed a little bit ago. Also, Michelle Benoist, who is now 33. Her birthday just passed.
You mean Melissa?
Yeah, Melissa Benoist. Let's see. Kazuya Takashi, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, had just passed his 60th birthday. Let's see. A couple days ago was Amy Jo Johnson, aka Kimberly from the original Power Rangers. She's 51. She looks amazing for 51.
Dang.
She looks amazing for 51.
She was like every guy's first crush. I swear.
Most
Oh,
definitely.
y'all remember the Green Ranger, the original actor for Danny?
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite Power Rangers when I was a kid. I ended up watching him grow up to be the Black Ranger in one of the Dino Power Ranger shows.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm a nerd, Dad. And he's like, oh, go outside, help me.
Yeah. That was,
Tobacco in the field. I'm like, no, watching Power Rangers. Leave me alone. I'd be made to go outside and do something like a normal kid.
You had to be a normal kid for a change.
yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Right. Next up, the Miss Marvel series has apparently been pushed. We have a picture of that with all the information.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. It's been pushed to 2022.
Ooh.
Don't have a
I
full release
heard
date,
about
but
this.
yeah, pushed for another year.
Oh yeah.
Will probably be the early 2022. Probably. We'll see.
Probably around February or March, you'll probably see it.
Yeah, probably. Now, also, the Black Widow lawsuit between Scarlett Johansson and Disney has ended. She will reportedly get about 40 mil. That's not confirmed, but that's rumored.
That's no chump change, folks.
Yeah, 40 mil. That's solid.
Damn.
Yeah.
I need that. My dog messed up my old computer. Daddy needs a new computer. Come on.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good.
That is no chump change, folks.
Next up, we got a bunch of leaked pictures. First up, we got a leaked picture of the Atom, who's going to be in the crossover thing that Flash is doing. That is the Brian Choi version in a very original version of the outfit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's like going into a movie that's coming up now in 2021, 2022. I would have been extremely disappointed with DC.
At least that suit's accurate.
Yeah, it's very accurate.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, next up, we got a picture of what is it? What's the next one? A Barry in the reverse Flash outfit for some reason in yellow suit. Show that.
Maybe alternate universe?
Could be, but I don't.
Reality change?
I don't have that pic though.
You don't have it? Well, yeah. If that's gonna happen, he's gonna be in the reverse Flash suit. Why, we don't know. We'll see.
We don't know that yet.
Also,
Chat, you have to look it up.
Also, Barry will be wearing. We finally get the golden boots. We got some leaked pictures showing that. Can we show that leaked picture?
You know what? I think I'm gonna do this. Hold on one second.
Yeah, because their bathroom is in the
Love you.
Hold one sec.
Okay, no problem. Take your time, buddy.
You want me to look it up?
I will do this because I know. I just took the ones you sent out of the cluster.
Do you have it or no?
About to show it now.
All right, cool.
Oh, okay.
Come on through.
Let's search up Google.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a moment, please.
Thanks a lot.
It's the first time I'm actually hearing about Barry being in reverse Flash suit. I'm actually excited for that.
All this for some golden boots.
Who is y'all's?
Who's what?
Who is y'all's in the Flash universe? Who is y'all's favorite Flash villain? Of every single person in the whole show.
That's a bit too much screen.
I don't know. I kind of lean towards Barry, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, I like Wally and
No wife's laughing.
Oh, well, that happened.
Okay.
To be honest,
I think I got it. Bam.
there we go. You got the golden boots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
That actually looks very nice. I like that.
Yep. All right. Next up, we got a promo picture of the Mad Hatter for season 3 of Batwoman. Can we show that, please?
Oh,
Yes, sir. That's what it look like. Really accurate to the comics.
It is.
Got the big hat, the yellow suit, and purple suit. I mean, why the hell did I say yellow? I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, there's apparently a sequel for the Batman movie that we're getting in the works already.
Mhm.
So that's already going to be happening apparently. You guys interested in the new Batman movie?
I'm mostly going towards I want to see it, but I'm a little bit mixed feelings, like how because we get the Chris Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, and then we got the new Batman v Superman Batman, which I really liked because one, it looks a lot more like the classic Batman to a point because of the suit, and he's not talking like he's suits really tight like Chris Nolan was, but. Well, this guy, he looks like he's a lot more violent than any of the other Batmans. I'm kind of mixed feelings, but I until I like watch the movie, I can't really say if I'm gonna like it or not because I'm not gonna judge it way before I even watch it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, next up, we got the results from the most recent death battle, which was the Reverse Flash versus Black Goku, and Reverse Flash won. What do you guys think of that?
Over Goku Black.
I really loved it.
Yeah.
Really loved it. I loved how the Reverse Flash is just like, oh, this looks important, and just crush it. It still amazes me how he can exist outside the time stream.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what happens. And seen in the Flash show, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing I really didn't understand, because in the Flash show, he died in the very first season because his ancestor was killed. But then he kept showing up after and after, and it made me think like,
yeah, they just allow the viewer to kind of forget, I mean,
oh yeah,
to pretend like it makes sense, Anyway, next episode of Death Battle will be the 150th, and it will be Macho Man versus the Kool-Aid Man. What you guys think of that?
I don't really know about that one. It seems like back like 3 seasons ago when they had a bear versus a dog.
Yeah.
That's not really a episode I'm really hyped for.
I said that's not worrying.
I got Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, of course be Kool-Aid Man, of course.
I'm trying to be freaking logical.
Oh yeah.
I'm just Will doesn't even want Kool-Aid Man to win. He just wants that Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah. Let's go Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
If they had the Kool-Aid Man from the freaking Family Guy show, I swear to God, freaking, oh yeah, freaking, oh no,
oh yeah.
Okay, here's the question: is the Kool-Aid Man the liquid or the jug?
That's too much brain power.
I say the jug.
Yeah, I say the jug too, because we've seen him without the liquid.
Right, he was the one that held the liquid together. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
How have you seen him without the liquid now?
Yeah, there have been times where he showed up thinking without the liquid. Oh, there have been commercials for Kool-Aid where he hasn't had liquid in him.
Yep.
Picture how terrifying it is just to see him with no liquid. How terrifying it is to kids.
He's like a clear.
Always see him.
He's like a clear picture.
Yep. Anyway, next up, apparently Joel McHale, the actor who plays Starman, will be a series regular for season 3 of Stargirl. Apparently, what do you guys think of that?
Like I said before, I really don't know much about the Stargirl show, so I can't really answer that.
It's not a bad move.
Yeah. Speaking of returns, Captain Cold will apparently be returning for the 100th episode of Legend Tomorrow.
Yes. He is dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead. But there are different versions of him, so they might be going for the Earth X version, baby.
That could be. They could be. Because that version's still alive.
Yeah.
Well, it is time travel, so I mean, but then again, it could create a paradox.
Yeah.
Which can create okay, I'm not Doctor Who. I won't do this.
Yeah, we'll see. Next up, we have a promo picture for season 4 of Young Justice. Can we show that, please?
Oh, I saw that the other day on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we can.
I'm actually excited for that one.
Yep, here we go. We got basically the original first season team. We got Aqualad, who is Aquaman. We got Artemis, who is Tigress. Superboy, of course. Magan as Miss Martian. We got Zatanna and Icon, and of course Dick Grayson as Nightwing.
What is y'all's thoughts on? Some people are assuming that, and while I'm partly chores of it, some people think that what is it? What is it? Kid Flash, aka Wally, is still alive. When we all saw him die, some people think he's gonna come back in this season. What are your thoughts on that?
He could. I mean, there are stuff in the past where things like that have happened, like with Barry in the comics. He came back in a similar way.
And plus, in DC, death is only like a nap. So I mean, anybody will basically come back. Not in those.
Yeah, everyone stayed dead except for Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah.
They're dead. Oh, I'm not saying to be dead. Let me just wake my butt up from here. Oh.
You know how that line used to be Jason Todd and what's his face? Winter Soldier, that dude.
Oh yeah.
The line used to be
Bucky and the Winter Soldier. Yeah.
yeah.
Have y'all seen the death battle with the Red Hood versus Winter Soldier?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I loved how it was in I kind of
Right,
wish
and
it was
the Sun
in
version
3D
thing was better
animated
though.
version, though.
Hey guys,
yeah.
I got to step away for a second. Continue.
No problemo, sir. No problemo. All right, so let's see what we can talk about. Okay. Now, there's a rumor that apparently that Daredevil will be getting a series with the original cast on Netflix. What do you think about that?
I'm actually a pretty good fan of Daredevil, and I think that's actually finally great to hear because I mean Daredevil's been done dirty in the last few years, to be honest. Who do you think would actually win in a fight? The Daredevil from the Netflix series or the Daredevil from the early 2000s movie?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see much of the Netflix series, but I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of over there. Both are pretty good. You know, both have a lot of skills, pretty good fighters, doing that. So I don't know. It's kind of up in the air for me, to be honest. What do you think?
Because I think the Netflix version will win because think about it. In the in the old Daredevil movie, he's basically wearing a leather suit, while the one we get now it's more upgraded. It actually looks like it can take bullets instead of just like one or two.
Right.
And it goes off based off of like how much powerful he is, even in the comics. Because in the comics, and this is before he had his Daredevil. He didn't have his suit on, but he had the baton that he had. He literally smacked a bullet point blank, out of the air, and it ricocheted off the baton and killed the guy who shot it.
Bad guys.
That is one skill, and two, 100% badass because they're saying that's going to end up happening in the next season.
Okay, it's cool. All right, let's move on. We have a promo picture for the Black Widow series. I mean, not Black Widow, Black Canary series. That's apparently being talked about. Here that is. It's like a pretty nice logo. Probably hear more of that in the DC fandom, and then in the next weekend, I think.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend.
Yeah. You also have a picture of the Blue Beetle logo for the Blue Beetle movie that apparently they're working on.
Oh, really? Good. Well, is it the original Blue Beetle? Or is it the one we got now?
It's the one we got now. It's definitely it's Jaime. Yeah, definitely Jaime. Though we should do they should do something with Ted.
They should do something with the original Blue Beetle. Have it where he's a superhero at the beginning, and have it where he gets killed off like he does in the other fandom.
Yeah.
And then it has it show where like how Jaime gets the beetle, because what is it? I think they should have it like in the series, like they do in Young Justice. Have it where the beetle is acting like they're gonna be a superhero, but then they're gonna turn on their host. They're gonna take control of the body.
Ooh.
And basically help take over the world. I don't remember the species that is it
the Reach.
The Reach.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
the Reach. And
they'll probably
I think
do that story probably.
Yeah, they really will. I'm hoping
Speaking
they
of
do.
of characters being killed off, apparently in the most recent episode of Baruto, the Nine-Tailed Fox has died. Apparently, what do you guys think of that?
Man,
Damn.
dang, man.
Damn. That's
I
all I gotta say.
know. I
Damn.
know. Good grief, man. You're supposed to follow that up.
Yeah, Fox is apparently
Freaking
gone.
Naruto. His the only tactic he's gonna be able to use now is by turning into some anime girl. He's
Mhm.
gonna wait for them to turn around, use the 1,000 years of death move on him.
The Conga grip.
It's
The Conga grip.
so amazing. It's still I still question the manga itself. Why do you have a blonde teenager turning into a young woman? It makes no sense.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and go into rapid fire. We'll come back with our topics next week. Let's go and finish up the news for this week.
All right, cool. All right, real quick, we got the cast for the Last of Us series that they're making so far. We got the cast so far. Can we show a picture of that real quick?
What am I putting up?
The Last of Us cast.
Yes.
There we go.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, I recognize two of those. Ooh.
Yeah, Joel,
recognize the-
Bonnie, Abby, that Rollick
Gabriel.
chick from the second game. So since
Nice.
since they got Tommy and the Rollick chick, that means it's probably going to take place more into the second game.
Yeah.
The guy at the bottom left, he was the Ghost
Yeah,
Rider in the
he was Ghost
Agents
Rider.
of Marvel Shield. He was the Terminator, the Rev 9, and
Yeah.
the Terminator.
Mm.
I like that Terminator itself. I just really didn't care for the movie.
Yeah. All right. I think it could have been better. Anyway, season 4 of The Mandalorian will apparently be the last, and they're going to apparently have Mace Windu in there. Apparently, also the actress Dawson, Rosario Dawson, is apparently in talks with the MCU to play a role of some sort. So we'll see what happens with that.
Wow.
See,
She's
we got
the
Wow.
actress who got kicked off the Mandalorian, right?
no, that's the other one. She's the one that plays
Oh.
Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Also, Sora from Kingdom Hearts has been revealed to be the newest DLC for Smash Brothers.
Oh, there you go.
I saw a reaction mashup video of that. Everybody was freaking the hell out. Everybody
So-
was jumping out of the chairs and everything.
Oh no, never that.
Like
Okay.
when Sephiroth first joined.
Anyone who's interested in Riverdale, Sabrina the Teenage Witch from the Netflix series will be showing up on the series in the finale. Apparently, people seem to forget that they're in the same universe.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's in the same
Season
universe
three?
as yeah,
They're in the same
Riverdale.
universe as Riverdale.
yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah.
Jesus. You get some witch. You get some girl who's raised by witches, and now it's connected to a bunch of college or high school kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like in the
goodness.
comics,
Archie.
Witchy and her were a thing for a time, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, guys, we are almost out of time. We'll pick this up next week on the YouTube channel. Also keep up with my Facebook as I'm probably going to change this. That's probably going to change this ID and everything too, because with the stuff that Twitch has been having going on with leaks and things like that, and with things streamers coming up, I need to make some changes to this just to secure, and we'll also go through the rest of our news next week. Killer Game 9221. Tell everybody where they can find you and what you're playing this week.
Well, everybody, you can all find me on YouTube and Twitch, mostly Twitch at KillGame9221. On YouTube is KillGame9221 / The Laughing Joker. I'm also posted at Instagram at Josh Pagans, while on YouTube, Twitter, I'm at KillGame9221. So that's where everybody can find me. You can find me being extremely stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. Extremely stupid.
All right. Shaw, what you got to promote and put out there, my friend?
Please come join my Facebook page, Justice League Memes America. We got memes, we got information. Come please join.
Yes. I did, and you guys can too. So definitely go over there and join Justice League Memes of America. Last but not least, thank you to Pinfall Stream. Thank you to geeknewsnow.net, and thank you, Facebook. I want to say thank you for everybody out there joining us tonight. We'll pick up again next week. Killer Game 9221. Thank you for joining us. It was a blast having you, bro.
Yep. I also shared the stream on Twitter. I'm like, oh, I feel sad now. I feel sad now.
Want to thank Rip Sports and Raise Energy Drink, GGGN10, or code Pinfall, 15% off. Game Aware, double XP, save 10% off. And if there's nothing else, we will pick up on our news next week, same time, same station. This is William D. Morgan. Thank you for listening to the Geek Gauntlet. Have a great week. Stay safe and take care, guys.
Bye.
Bro,
Wow.
you know how to not lag, bro.